Okay, so look from face on, the setup there, the left-hand one being your before, just in terms of your sort of spine angle that you were creating. I mean, sort of through the middle part of your head, through your hands there. That's kind of where your spine angle was. We're now getting it from the middle part there. There, yeah? So you see how much more on top of the ball you are. Your head is still behind the ball, certainly. Okay, I'm not saying get your head in front of the golf ball. It's going to feel to you like it is in front, but that's basically where your hands are, where your head is. So there's the phrase I often use, like your head and your hands bookend the golf ball. So your hands you can see are slightly in front, perfect. Your head slightly behind. That's a good start position. Now, in this case, you did bookend it, but you could have got a few more books between your head and the golf ball there. And all that does is, I say, it strengthens your grip underneath there. So you see the difference in your hand now, this sort of little V is too far down there. That's a bit more kind of up through your forearms, okay? That's going to help the face of the club in terms of the spin. And then in terms of impact, because you were hitting from so far in here, because you knew, I think, well, I didn't know, but the grip was going to cause that ball to curve off to the right. To fix that, you had to then swing it away from the inside. The problem was when your path got 8-9 degrees into out, you're hitting the ground back here. Yeah. So there's 3 bad shots you're going to get, and especially when you hit the ball a long way. Big blocks starting 9-10 degrees left of target and just keep going straight left. Yeah. Big hooks that start less than 9 degrees but spin a lot way to the right, or hitting the ground way behind the ball. Yeah. So you're either losing the ball left, losing the ball right, or fatting it 50 yards in front of you. Yeah. Whereas we want to try and get the sensation that you're swinging a little bit more, as you say, on top of the golf ball. So take away now with this swing. As you get top of the backswing, you're still behind the goal. But as you start swinging back in the golf ball now, you can stay more on top. So at impact, your hands now, bit of a wiggly line, but your hands are in front of the golf ball, and your head now on this one, as we said, still behind. So it's a really, really good position. Whereas this one here now, you got so far behind the golf ball from here now, as you're in the golf ball, the swing's a little bit longer. As you're coming in the golf ball here now, that's next frame's probably impact there. Your hands now. Just on the ball at best, if not a little bit behind, which means your club is hitting the ground back here and then flick scooping, yeah? It's going to cause a lot of kind of hooky shots if we're not careful. So if we look at the 2 different impacts there, you might think, well, there's not a massive difference there, but your hands have moved a little bit further forward on this way. And we've seen the results on the launch angle, the angle of attack. When you threw the ball there now, you're on that left side. Now, you don't need to keep moving that far left, but you're used to being so far behind it. To get there, you've then got to move to target. So eventually you'll get used to thinking, okay, when I'm here at impact, I can now just extend and stand up. I don't need to be sort of from back here going forwards, okay, because you're already there. So it's the same sort of movements, just in a slightly different sequence, yeah? But that'll just sort of over time with a bit of practice, obviously, this year now playing a bit more. So I think look at your angle of attack. Obviously, we're trying to get a slightly steeper angle with irons. Driver, stick the same sort of thing, still going to be that spine angle lean. But at address with an iron, we want to be within, I mean, if we sort of said, that would be kind of, I guess, the edge of your head's kind of where the middle part of your head could be. So you'd have a little bit of leeway kind of here and this way. Whereas this one, you're just so far behind the golf ball. I mean, you're like this somewhere. It's just, you can't get back to the golf ball continually on a successful basis. If you hit the same shot loads on a nice flat mat, you saw some of the shots, you had a 4-degree upward angle, and the shot was all right, yeah? You just clip the ball off the top of the mat. But that's when there's nothing behind the ball, yeah? You're on the golf course, a bit of mud behind the ball, thick grass, not the great ideal lie and stuff. Your club's going to catch all that rubbish stuff. It's going to affect the contact. So, make sense, everybody? Yeah. Good stuff. No, very good. Well done. Very good. Right.